to the younger Casey Warriors, but it was a good basketball game here in the preview. Maroons are busy 24 hours. We play tonight against the Casey Warriors. Travel over to Linton, Indiana tomorrow morning. We'll be on the air early. A 9:30 a.m. tip with Linton, the host team. We'll hang around, play again at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Play Evansville Christian in the Linton High School Gymnasium. Listening to the pregame brought to you by Bertram Pharmacy. Fast, friendly hometown service there on North Allen Street. We'll take a 60-second timeout, come back, visit with Reggie right after this.
Bertram Pharmacy puts pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Personal service is still the most important aspect. Covering immunization, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
Every aspect of a class, teachers are involved. They're always letting us know what we need to do, and they give us a huge opportunity to be successful.
I love being able to give back to the school and have honestly taught me so much about myself and who I am as a person.
You too can join students like these. Visit iucc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail lead you to success.
Well, welcome back to Robinson High School. Both teams on the floor loosening up. Reggie, this will be an interesting contest. Casey, a pretty darn good basketball team at 5-0 on the year.
Yeah, and they have experience, Mike. They start 4 seniors and a junior, and we know they've had success on the basketball court the last few years as well. So Maroons have their hands full. Casey is going to play good, clean basketball, and they got a couple kids that can really get after it and score.
The Jones kid averaging around 20 a game, I think.
Yeah, he's their man. Leighton Jones, 6'3" senior. He's a guard, one of the taller kids on their roster, but he plays the guard position. He takes a lot of shots. He's the guy they look for early in the offense for sure, and he'll take people off the dribble. He shoots a three around 40% for the season, and like you said, he's averaging 20, and he had 30 against Sisney.
Maroons have left the floor, head down to the locker room as they get ready to be introduced here in about 5.5 minutes. Reggie and I both stopped by, had our popcorn break, brought to you by Odie Electric. Let's talk about that.
It's almost game time, and Odie from Odie's Electrical Service wants to know, how's the popcorn tonight?
I heard you say it was pretty good.
It is. I was definitely an A. Odie would have liked it. It had just the right amount of salt. It wasn't over-salted. It was perfect.
Yeah, I had mine. I agree. So we'll give it a passing grade here tonight. Odie Electric, sponsor of our Popcorn Report. Give them a call at 618-544-3881. Heating and cooling. I'm going to forget this cooling stuff. It's all heat. It was putting furnaces in today.
Just wait until tomorrow, Odie.
He'll be out of the house tomorrow for sure. Well, both teams off the floor now as we're getting closer to the introductions here. Busy 24 hours for these guys, Reggie.
Yeah, you got to probably manage minutes as best as you can if you're Coach Bishop the next 24 hours. Obviously, this is a conference game. This is Casey's first conference game of the season. Maroons are 0-1 in the conference with that loss at Alney last Friday night. So you're going to have to manage minutes, and we play a real team first thing in the morning. We'll see how many kids come off the bench and play tonight, and maybe you just worry about that tomorrow when you get there.
Well, he's had a week to practice coming out of that Alney game, and I'm sure Coach Bishop's worked on some things that were concerning him as Maroons had played again on Tuesday night, played St. Joe Ogden. We knew that was going to be a battle, and it turned out to be that. Maroons coming tonight 3-3, Casey at 5-0, and now the Warriors come back out on the floor. Good traveling crowd from Casey tonight, Reggie.
Yeah, I tell you what, there may be more Casey folks in the gymnasium than Robinson folks right now. I'm hoping to see some more people walk in. Pretty good student section, and obviously the band's here, Mike.
Yeah, I know you're campaigning to get that band moved to the other end of the gym. Love having them here. It's a great atmosphere, but from where Reggie and I said, it's very difficult for us to hear each other even. So I don't know what it's like back in the station. Zach will probably tell us sometime. Yeah, we're about 3.5 minutes away from the tip. With that, it's time for the introduction. We'll run through the starting lineups. Brought to you by Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Here's the projected starters for both these squads tonight.
First, for the visiting Casey-Westfield Warriors, they're coached by Tom Brandon. There's a lot of wins in the Illini Conference already. Many at Marshall, many at Casey. They're gonna start 4 guards and a forward. Guard, 5'11" senior guard Jackson Julius, 6'1" senior guard Nolan Clement, 6'3" senior guard Leighton Jones, 6'3" junior guard Jackson High. And the forward, kind of the man in the middle for them, Fred Thomas. He's a 6'2" senior from Casey. For the home team, the Robinson Maroons tonight, as Mike mentioned earlier, they come in 3-3, 0-1 in the conference. They're coached by Randy Bishop. The Maroons are going to start 3 guards, 1 forward, and 1 center tonight against Casey. Starting forward, number 5, Andrew Sparks. He's a 6'6" senior. Starting guard, Gunnar Holt. He's a 5'11" junior. Starting guard, 5'6" freshman Jetson Holt. Starting guard, 6'3" junior Isaac Hardiman. And the man in the middle for the Maroons is 6'7" junior Cruz Dunlap.
So it's going a little bit different look with bringing in another guard on the floor here tonight.
Yes.
See how of course we've noticed that Jetson's played very, very well handling the basketball, and he'll run the point here this evening. He'll match up against their point guard Jackson Julius. He's 5'11". I'd say Jetson probably goes about 5'8" right now, you think?
Yeah, I've got him listed at 5'6". The program's got him listed at 6 foot. He's definitely not 6 foot. I'll go 5'7". I'll meet you in the middle. Jetson, yeah, he's strong enough, but the height isn't there yet. He's a freshman in high school.
So the Holt brothers will start here this evening, Gunnar and Jetson.
Yeah, the Maroons kind of forced to play Jetson a lot more just to handle the basketball. He gives them a little bit of quickness and a really good ball handler on the floor. We saw it down in Olney, though. Olney got real kind of physical with him and knocked him off the ball a couple of times, and I expect Casey definitely has probably watched that game. I'm sure they're ready, and I'm sure they've talked about it.
Now both teams coming to the sideline, getting close to time for the playing of the national anthem and player introductions. Casey in a traveling gold uniform, trimmed in blue and white. Maroons in their home whites here tonight, trimmed in maroon. And both teams now around their head coaches, clock winding down, flag coming down out of the rafters, and we're close to playing of our national anthem, and they'll do that first before player introductions. Been listening to the pregame brought to you by Bertram Pharmacy, fast, friendly hometown service there on North Allen Street. And be sure and thank Andy and his group for all they do to keep Maroon sports here in support of Crawford County athletics. Okay, the flag's down, the band getting in position, the players are coming to attention along the sideline, and it's time for us to send it back to Zach for 2 minutes. We'll be back with high school basketball from Robinson in this 2-minute timeout.
Because there's a job opening almost everywhere right now, you have a lot of choices. We also have job openings here at TOC Direct Media. Whether you have multimedia experience or think you have what it takes to inform and entertain, you should consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reason we should consider you for one of our openings. Log on to originalcompany.com. We're an equal opportunity employer.
You love your family and would do anything for them. So do you ever wonder if you have the right amount of life insurance to protect them? Is it stressful to think about? At Country Financial, we strive to make it easy to talk about life insurance and even easier to apply. Call me, Damien Tingley, today at 618-544-2147, and I will work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford. Life insurance policies issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Looking for answers about your health? Now you can see what's going on without the guesswork. Crawford Memorial Hospital is proud to introduce their brand new in-house MRI unit. That means faster appointments, clearer images, and quicker results, all without leaving town. No more long waits, no more traveling far. Your care, your comfort, your community. Crawford Memorial Hospital. See what's going on without the guesswork.
Mother Nature is unpredictable, and our experts at Best One Tire and Service help protect what's inside your car, no matter what's on the radar. We offer the best tire selection at the lowest price and superior parts for brakes, batteries, oil changes, and more. Right now, get a Valvoline just $29 after Valvoline rebate. Stop settling for less. Visit the best for all your tire and service needs. Best One Tire and Service, West Main Street in Robinson. 5 quarts excludes diesel.
Well, welcome back to Robinson. Mike Scheimer along with Reggie Truitt. As I mentioned, our producer tonight, Zach, back at the station, keeping things working and keeping track of the weather. Game time temperature outside, 29 degrees. And going to get a lot cooler here in the next 48 hours for sure.
Yeah, it is. We may have an adventure on the way home tomorrow.
It could be.
Yeah, WTYE, you can wake up with us tomorrow morning, get your coffee, listen to Mike and I. We'll be on at 9:30 in the morning.
Tom Brandon, the head coach of the KZ Warriors, down the way as handshakes going around. He and Randy Bishop from Robinson, longtime buddies, I would say. KZ introduced, they're on the floor, Julius Clements, Jones High, and Thomas. And now for the Robinson Maroons, 3-3 on the year. And it'll be Sparks, the two Holt brothers, Jetson and Gunner, along with Cruz Dunlap. And Isaac Hardiman will start here this evening as Coach Randy Bishop goes to a 3-guard offense. You'll see Mason Arnone come off the bench tonight. Probably Jackson Hires should get some minutes here as well. As the Maroons trying to match up a little bit with the KZ Warriors. They're 5-0 on the year. The Maroons 3-3 and have lost 3 straight. Good crowd on the end. No school today in either one of these school units. But Casey travels well, Reg.
They do. I enjoyed my day off.
Yeah, I bet.
I think you were more busy than I was.
I had a busy day.
Busier than I was.
We had some stuff going on. Okay, both teams now introduced. Get the lights back on, and we'll get the game set, ready to go here on a chilly Friday night in Robinson. Coach Bishop coming over, firing up the student body a little bit. A lot of the kids here today.
Yeah, they didn't have anything else to do, I guess.
No, Mallory Mosby right in the middle. 18 years old today for Mallory.
Oh, happy birthday.
She did a softball game with me this fall. Great young lady, and wish her a happy birthday. Mom and Dad across the way in the crowd. Okay, ball in the air, tipped and controlled by the Maroons. Hardman's got it off to Jetson Holt. It's Jetson and Gunner, and Jetson, the freshman, as it gets it over to Gunner, and there's a quick foul as they go for the steal. These guys aren't messing around. Pistol's going to keep this tight.
Yeah, that foul goes on Jackson Julius, 5'11" senior, point guard for Casey. He's guarding Gunner. Jetson's got the 6'1" Nolan Clement on him.
Maroons have to go back in the backcourt with the basketball. Jetson with it across the 10-second line. Looks at Hardiman. Isaac now on the right wing outside the 3. Cruz Dunlap down in the paint to drop it in there. It's loose on the floor and picked up by the Warriors. They break it quickly to the front court. 3 ball long, no good. Rebound tipped around. Warriors get that. They're going to get another look at a 3 the way they move the basketball. 3 from the corner is no good. Another strong rebound from the Warriors as they clear the boards. Kick it back out to Clement. Over to Jones. Jones averaging nearly 20 a game. And they come back around the three-point line. Maroons extending a defense. Warriors drop it inside, down low. Stolen by the Maroons on the floor and picked back up by Casey. That's kicked around again, and the Maroons come out with that one. Sparks has it over to Jetson. Holt moves it ahead to Hardiman inside the Cruz. Spin, jump, offensive foul as he put the elbow out there.
Yeah, he must have hooked him. That was all the way on the other side of the court, Mike, so I didn't have a good look at it. But
sure, I didn't see him drop the arm, but he must have.
Told Coach Bishop.
Yeah.
Hooked him with that left arm when he made his spin move.
Must have. Warriors in the front court, no score, just underway here in Robinson tonight. Warriors and the Maroons on a chilly Friday night. Dishing inside, a lot of contact again. There's another foul on the Maroons. This one, see where this one's going to go.
Not sure.
That's on Jetson. Second team foul on the Maroons already. 6:42 to play. First quarter, no one has been able to get it in the hole. Hell, they do. Breaking down the lane, Jackson High, the 6'3 junior, puts the Warriors on top 2-0.
Warriors are wearing their Lakers uniforms.
Yeah.
The road yellows.
Ball tipped and stolen by the Warriors. They got a breakaway. Here comes Jones to the hole, and that bucket good. 6'3" senior puts them up 4-0. Jetson brings it back up against defense. The freshman matching up against the senior. Now to Gunner. Tips it on over to Sparks. Down low to Dunlap. Has it. And has to bring it back to Andrew Sparks. 15-foot baseliner is good.
Good stroke.
6'6" senior for the Maroons. Puts us on the boards. 4-2.
Maroons still in their 2-3 look.
Casey with the basketball. Moves it back top of the key into the hands of High. Here's Jones with it, right wing. Thrown away, and Sparks has the steal. Kind of a lazy pass to Jetson. Back out to Isaac Hardiman. To Jetson. Drives baseline. Kicks across court to his brother Gunner. Missed the three, and a rebound cleared by the Warriors. Clement kicks it ahead to Jones, left wing. Jones stop and go. Can't get the shot off. Nice job from Hardiman cutting it off. Sitting up in the corner. Now they go back to Jones, left wing. Inside, they push it out. Free ball, fake, hit fake, drives, blocked by Dunlap, and then he lands on him. Cruz with his second foul of the game.
Yeah, the block was clean, but he got him on his way down. He kind of ran into him, and they're going to call a body foul on that.
And that'll bring
Tough break
Arnone.
for Cruz.
And they're going to have shooting foul for Julius. He's going to get 3, 2.
2. And yeah, it looks like Mason Arnone at the table set to check in. We'll be in for Dunlap, where I put my money.
Yeah, for sure. So Mason Arnone on for Cruz Dunlap. He'll leave with 2 fouls.
Jackson Julius at the line. Made his first.
And hit them both. They lead by 6-2. And now they go with some pressure in the backcourt. Hardiman will handle it, brings it across the 10-second line. Jones with him for the Warriors. Isaac goes right side, drives, looks for Arnone. That's Sparks in the corner. Back to Hardiman. Isaac can get the shot off. Now Sparks in that right wing position. Backs out behind the three-point line over to Jetson. Now finds Gunner. Holt feeds it off to Mason Arnone, right corner. Looks inside, puts it on the floor. Sparks has it back to Jetson. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound cleared there by Jones for the Warriors. Jetson had a good look. Here comes Jones. Goes to the hole. Short. Rebound grab by Gunner. And the Maroons push it ahead to Jetson Holt. Holt looking for some help. Now picks the dribble up. Finds Hardiman. Top of the key. He'll take the 3 and hit it. Isaac gets a good look at the top of the key. He'll hit that shot.
Yeah, it was a good-looking shot by Isaac.
4:12 to play, first quarter. Maroons down 6-5. Casey slowing the pace. Looks at the zone. The Maroons in a 2-3 maybe. Jones with it, left wing now. Goes inside, out.
Yeah, Maroons definitely in a 2-3.
Clement gets it off to High. Really threw it away, up high to get it on that long pass. Here's Jones. Drives baseline, wants to go inside. Little jumper, I think he traveled.
Yeah.
Traveling call on Jones. Maroons will get it back, down 6-5 with 3:46 to play, first quarter. Jetson in the backcourt.
Now guarded by Julius.
Gets it ahead to Hardiman. Turns, wants to look at the 3 again. Jetson, tipped away, tried to get it right back inside. They get a breakaway coming down and dunked it. Wow, that was impressive. Maroons take a timeout, down 8-5 on the slam, and with that, we'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Casey State Bank, they believe
Man, he got it quick.
Yeah, that was Jackson High.
Since 1968, they've been helping local families, businesses, and farmers achieve their financial goals. From simple checking accounts to business loans, their services are designed with you in mind. Plus, with online and mobile banking, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Trust your community bank. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
8-5, Maroons down 3.
Yeah, Casey's kind of attacking our 2-3 zone a little different than what we've seen other teams do. They're taking their big, Fred Thomas, and he's just kind of right along the baseline underneath the basket, side to side. They're not really trying to attack the middle of the zone. They got the other 4 guys just all the way around the three-point line.
Jetson will bring it up. Hold on the dribble across the 10-second line.
Trap us.
Feed it off to Arnone, a high archer. That's short. Rebound tip down in the hands of Hardiman. Missed it inside, then he's fouled on the putback. And he'll go to the free throw line. We'll check the foul on Casey. That'll be Clement, his first. Isaac at the free throw line for 2. First free throws of the night for the Maroons. 3:14 left, first quarter, and Isaac rolls the first one in. That's his 4th point of the ball game. Maroons trail by 2, 8-6, and one more freebie coming here. Got them both. So Hardiman with 5. We trail by 1, 8-7 with about 3:10 to play, first quarter. Jones with it for Casey. Warriors traveling, and as Reggie mentioned, they look like the Lakers out here on the floor. Inside, boy, that was tough.
That was nice. Nicely drawn up.
Beautiful pass from the top of the key right into the bucket, the high, and he laid it on the glass and lead 10-7. Jetson set the trap up. Then it's flipped loose on the floor. Arnone's got it and then kicked, I think.
What do we got?
No, we got a timeout. I think we got a timeout. Maroons get a timeout. 30-second. We'll keep it right here. 2:43 to play, first quarter. 10-7, Maroons by 3. And what have you seen so far, Reg?
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Casey's kind of went with a little pressure. They did that at Effingham. When I watched their game with Effingham, they came out and put a little pressure on Effingham. Effingham made an adjustment, though, and, with some smaller-sized guards and gave them fits. And now they've made another Casey's made another switch, and they're going to trap it. They're waiting for us to cross half court, then they're going to trap. So Maroons going to have to be organized and all on the same page right now to handle this trap. One thing I've noticed is the Maroons have got to keep getting the touches down low. They got to play inside out. I think we're a little better when we do that, even when Cruz isn't on the floor, which means Sparks is going to have to probably get those touches down on the block.
Arnone with it. Isaac open from the corner, and that's well short. Ball on the floor, picked up by Casey, and they push it to the front court. Feed it off to High. Back out top to Julius as they swing it around the three-point line to Clement. Go inside. Jones with a touch now. And he'll bring it back out, and they'll reset their offense. Maroons doing a good job on the defensive end. They've extended it out, and Casey working outside the three-point line. Off the Jones left side. They swing it around to 3 again. If they had to play a shot clock, it'd be going off here, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Go inside to High, double-teamed. Gets it back, and they thought about driving on it. Pull it back out inside 2 minutes to play. First quarter, here's Jones, pushed all the way out near the half-court line. And that defense really making it difficult on Casey.
You're right about the shot clock.
Back to Julius. Off to Clement. Maroons extending again. Here's Jones. He's tired of that. Goes baseline, brings it back out. They reset. And we're down to a minute and a half. They've held the ball for over a minute. Just kind of running their offense. They lead 10-7. Shooter comes to the corner. Here's Jones. 15-foot fall away and count it. That's his second field goal. 12-7. Maroons, though, made him earn it. And now have the basketball with about a minute to play here in the first quarter. Holt across the 10-second line. Jetson's got it. They trap him out near center court. Off to his brother Gunner. Back to Jetson. Looks at the clock, 56 seconds. Steps up, three-throw line, 15-footer short. Got his own rebound. Back up again, can't hit that. And Casey will come out with it. And that's 2 pretty good looks. Now we'll see how Casey wants to play this last 40 seconds. And they're going to try to throw it away. Wow. Foul on Sparks. He's really grabbing at him, trying to steal it. Andrew with his first foul. 36 seconds to play. That's the team's 4th this quarter. Substitution for Casey as they bring in Hub. Hupp.
He's a senior.
Warriors get it in the corner. 3 from Jones is good. Pretty shot from the right corner, and they stretch the lead 15-7. Maroons down with the basketball. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Jetson across the 10-second line. Trapped him again, loose on the floor, and a blocking foul on Casey. That's on Jones, I think. Yep.
Yep. I think they're going to keep trapping.
Yeah. Cruz Dunlap going to check back in for Mason. Maroons get it inbounds. Holt with it. Off to Hardiman. Open three. Has a look. Gets another look. It's on the way, and that's short again. Rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Fighting to get out of there with it is Clement. Jones with a jumper. Bank shot not there. Hub hit the board. Tied up, and there's the horn. That's the end of the first quarter. Maroons are going to trail after one, 15-7 to the KZ Warriors. 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Teachers, you face so many challenges and make so many sacrifices for our kids. We think you deserve a medal. That's why Country Financial gives back to you, our teachers, with savings of up to 15% on your car insurance. I'm Damien Tingley in Robinson, inviting you to find out more today. It's our way to say thanks from Country Financial. Occupation discount is not available in Arkansas, Georgia, or Tennessee. Availability and amount may vary. All policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company.
First quarter update brought to you by Damien Tingley, Country Financial rep here in Crawford County.
Yeah, Maroons find themselves down by 8, 15-7. Leading scorer right now in the ball game is Leighton Jones. He's got 7 in the first quarter. Jackson High from KZ with 6, and Jackson Julius with 2 for the Maroons. Leading scorer Isaac Hardiman, 5 points that first quarter, and Andrew Sparks had a bucket. He's had a field goal. He's got 2 points for the Maroons. Jetson Holt with a rebound and assist. Sparks with a couple steals, and Hardiman with a couple of rebounds.
First quarter update brought to you by Damien Tingley, Country Financial rep here in Crawford County.
I was going to say good patience from KZ against that zone. Gave it a couple different looks, running their offense, not taking, forcing any shots. They're kind of just waiting and getting the ball in the right spot before they take that shot. Very good offense.
KZ will have it to start the second quarter. Play underway. On the Maroons floor, you've got the Holt brothers along with Isaac Hardiman, Sparks, and Cruz Dunlap.
Cruz is going to play with 2.
You're going to have to be careful. He's in the middle. Andrews on his right shoulder. And they stepped out of bounds. Nope, what we got here?
Got a foul on Gunnar Holt.
Tried to block him out of bounds, didn't he? Yep, beyond Gunner. So the Holt brothers have a foul apiece. And KZ has it out of bounds. Early in the second quarter, 7:43 to play. We're in Robinson tonight. Warriors trying to get the ball in, lob it out long, too high. High takes it over to Jones on that left wing, guarded by Jetson. Set up here. Up 3 ball. Hit it off the bench.
Up.
18-7, KZ. Good basketball team. They came in tonight undefeated, 5-0, and ranked in 1A basketball. Andrew had it into Cruz up on the glass. That looked pretty. Give the assist to Andrew Sparks off the Cruz Dunlap. Hub from the corner again. Another high archer. That one's short. Gunner's got it off the Jetson, and the Maroons will push. Down 18-9 with the basketball. 7 minutes to play, first half. Hardiman with it. Left wing, Isaac. Puts it down low to Sparks. Andrew back out Gunner, step. Left side inside to Sparks. Up on the rim, get the bounce.
There we go.
Sparks has got 4, and we're on a 4-0 run, 18-11. Runs down 7. KZ with the basketball. Here's Jones. Back to Jones from Hub. And they work it outside that three-point line again. Maroons extending that defense. Did this in the first quarter, and it took Casey a long time to get a shot. Now they go inside. Stop there, back out in the corner. Here comes High inside on the glass, can't hit it. Rebound, there's Hardiman with it. Maroons took it right at Cruz Dunlap, looking for that 3rd foul. Cruz did a good job staying out of trouble.
He did. Stayed straight up.
Maroons with it. Out top to Jetson. Top of the key, picked up there by Clement. Jetson right side now. Feeds it inside. Cruz back to Gunner. Gunner back to Jetson. They reset. Jetson looking at Hart. Dunlap wants to give in the ball. Back to Jetson inside to Sparks down low. Kicking it around. Boy, we're moving the ball in out. Hardiman lost the handle.
Oh.
And it went out of bounds off of Isaac. So they had it down low for a minute, turned it over.
I like it. A lot of good touches there for the Maroons.
18-11, Maroons down 7. Warriors bring it up, 5:30 to play in the first half. Just a good Casey basketball team. Back out to Julius. They nearly throw it away. Jones has got it, stop and go. Goes in, little 10-foot jumper, can't hit it. On the floor, cleared by Jetson Holt. Holt across the 10-second line, pushes it. Just Julius goes right to the bucket, now brings it out. Picks up the dribble, needs to get rid of it. And on the floor, tipped around. Casey diving on it. And then they throw it out of bounds. It's going to go
off of Gunner, I guess.
Said Gunner must have been the last to touch it. Arnone on for Gunner. And back in the game, Clement comes in for Hupp.
Yeah. Darren Hupp, I know that. He's a baseball player. That's their center fielder, Mike.
Okay. He's going to take a rest.
All-conference center fielder. Guess he can shoot it a little bit. I'm going to have to ask him about that.
Warriors run it inside and miss again on the runner. And coming the other way, here's Hardiman to the bucket, and he hit it. Maroons making a run, down 5, 18-13.
Good job by Isaac, taking it straight to the rack.
Jones has it for the Warriors. Well, we held them to 3 points here this quarter. And 6-3 quarter. Maroons winning quarter number 2. Here's Jones. They swing it to the corner. Left side, back out top of the key. And that Maroon defense giving them trouble. Out top to Jones. Brown at the scorer's table. Be checking in here momentarily. Jones tries another one. No good. Tipped back. And the Maroons have it. Can get closer. Here's Arnone in the paint. Down inside. Sparks. And they'll go to the free throw line.
That pass was a little low. Sparks handled it. It was below his knees.
40. That's Thomas.
Just his first.
Sparks to the line for 2.
Hardiman's gassed.
Yeah, it's going to be Brown that comes in for him. He's played hard. Isaac's trying to catch his win. And missed the free throw. Get one more. Maroons down 5, halfway through quarter number 2.
I don't think Isaac's going to be able to sit for very long.
Got the second one. 102. The Maroons 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, trailed by 4. And a nice run for them here in the second quarter. They held Casey to just 3 points in the second frame. Jones has it. Back and forth to Julius, has it guarded by Brown. Grayson chased him pretty good. Back out to Jones. Warriors pushed all the way outside the three-point arc. Now they get a look in the corner, and the 3 ball from High is good.
Good ball movement.
High's got 9, and it's 21-14. 3-point shot will extend that lead in a hurry. Back out to 7. Now Cruz going to get loose underneath and lays it over the iron. Jetson saw him, got the ball to him.
Yeah, breakdown in defense for Casey. I don't know how someone lost him.
21-16. 3 minutes to play. First half. Here's Jones with it. Brings it out. Steele nearly. Jones Beard nearly had it on it. Down low they go inside. Kick it back out again. Driving. A little flip shot. That's no good. Tipped out of bounds. Stays at the Casey end. Well, they've missed some shots inside.
Yeah.
Casey to take it out. 2:49 to play, first half. Here in Robinson tonight.
Oh, he did it again. Same play.
High on that inbounds play. He's got 11. How'd they lose him?
I don't know. They've lost him twice. He's coming from the same spot.
Jetson across the 10-second line. Picks up the dribble. Needs some help. Batted loose. Tried to get underneath the Cruz. And then a reach-in foul on Gunner. That'll be, or Jetson. That'll be his second. Freshman getting a workout, isn't he?
Yeah, he's picked up 2.
2:32 to play. First half. Maroons setting back in defense now.
Stick with it. Jetson, Brown, Arnone, Sparks, and Dunlap on the floor for the Maroons.
Casey with it. Here's Jones. That's good. Kid can shoot the ball.
Yeah, he's averaging 20 for the year.
Got 9 here so far. Jetson across the 10-second line. Julius making him work it up. Over to Brown. Grayson finds Arnone outside the three-point arc. Back to Jetson. Looks under at Cruz again. They can't get him the basketball. Off the Sparks, well outside the three-point arc. Now Cruz tries the three, and that's well short. Rebound on the floor, and it'll belong to the Warriors. Isaac Hardiman back on for Brown.
Yeah, missed it. The Warriors brought in 32. Will Moore, 6'3" junior. That's who's guarding Cruz on the other end right now. Brett Thomas off the floor.
Inside 2 minutes to play. Maroons down by 9. Jones with it for Casey at the high, and a pitch and catch. Jones down in the paint. Picks up the dribble. He's in trouble, and it's reset. Able to get out of that. Driving in the paint. Kicks it off to Jones. 3-point for the corner. Nailed it. That kid can shoot the basketball. 12 for him.
Yeah, he shoots over 40% from behind the arc for the season.
28-16. And they reach in, slap the ball loose, and last touch by Casey. Maroons will have it out of bounds. A minute 14 to play with the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime. Reg has got an interesting guest. Got a feeling that's him coming up here.
He's making his way up.
Yep.
He didn't forget.
Hardiman with the basketball. Looks into Dunlap. Going to go right to the hole. Got it, and he's fouled. Put him on the line. Cruz Dunlap with his 6th bucket. This may be on 32. That was Moore, who just came in the game. Got the foul. Cruz a chance to cut into this lead, and he missed the free throw. Rebound cleared. So it's a 10-point game. The biggest lead of the night's been 12 for Casey. Jetson nearly had the steal.
That, or he nearly picked up his 3rd.
Yeah, that would be not good.
Gunner up off the bench.
I bet Gunner's coming for him.
There.
Jones from 3.
Got it.
That's his 3rd 3 of the half, and it's 31-18, Casey. That ball just looked like a soft floater when he let it go.
Yeah.
Jetson gets it ahead to Sparks. Looks to the corner to Hardiman. Thought about the 3, takes it, and got the roll.
Friendly roll off the back of the iron.
Hardiman's 2nd 3 cuts it back to 10. 30 seconds to play. Beats Jones in the corner. Here he comes to the hole. Up and got it. Wow. 33-21.
He's all conference, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm giving it to him.
I think you could vote that in right now. Best player right now on the floor. He's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
Short on the shot from Mason Arnone, and the rebound cleared by Casey. 5 seconds. 4. Looks inside. Up with the shot. No good. And the rebound cleared by Arnone. That's halftime. And the Maroons are going to trail at half. 33-21 to the Casey Warriors. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Be back with the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime. Reggie's guest. And we'll do all that in 60 seconds. Try to get one break in.
Okay.
Somewhere along, just tell me you need to take 60.
Staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect of bringing innovation, diabetes specialization,
He's worried I'm going to get ran out of town.
and free delivery. More information at Bertram Pharmacy.
Oh, boy.
All right, you hear me all right, Coach?
Yep, we're good.
Robinson, Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and
Hey, just so you know, we're on a commercial, but we're still live on YouTube. So.
Bladder
Gotcha.
problems? Don't hold it in. At Crawford Memorial Hospital, the urology team is here to help you take back control with expert care for incontinence, kidney issues, prostate health, and more. No need for embarrassment. No need to travel.
Yeah,
far.
I was actually
Just
surprised
answers, options,
when you messaged me.
and
I'm
the
going,
respect you deserve.
okay,
Bladder issues are
yeah,
more common
I
than you
can.
think.
It's
And
been a
easier
while
to
since
treat
I've
than you might expect.
done something like this.
Something like this?
Yeah.
Bladder problems? Don't hold it in.
This is Jerry Devonshire. Welcome to the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime report.
Hey, welcome back to RHS. You're listening to Maroons basketball. Maroons find themselves down 33-21 at halftime to the Casey-Westfield Warriors. You're listening to the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime. We're here with the guest, Coach Ryan High. He wears a lot of hats in Casey. I guess you're just wearing 2 hats tonight?
Yeah, two.
Yeah, 2.
Yep.
Coach High is the athletic director, the head baseball coach, and a dad for Casey-Westfield. And he's a dad tonight. First question I got for you, did you ever dunk when you were in high school?
I was wondering if that was going to come up.
Right.
I honestly, when he did that, I'm like, wait a second here. That's going to probably come up. No, I never did.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I tried, but he's also got about 3 or 4 inches taller than me, and he reminds me every day about that.
I think he's been taller than you since he was in 8th grade.
Pretty much, yeah. My wife's got a picture of that, too. She's like at a baseball game, and he's standing next to me, and I'm shorter than him, and I'm going, my gosh, what's going on?
So, Coach High, we got to battle the band. We got to talk loud. Coach High, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up?
So I'm an only child, and both my parents, my dad and my mom, are both teachers, public school teachers and private school teachers for 30-plus years, and they're retired now. We bounced around. So my dad, who also helps me with baseball once in a while, he's a head football coach. Like, he's a football guy.
Okay.
And, in high school sports and being a football coach, you kind of try to find your fit. So I actually bounced around. I never really actually had a place to call home until about 4th, 5th grade. It was Danville, Illinois. And I went to Schlarman High School, the private school up there.
Right.
And, grew up there. I mean, bounced around. My wife, she's from Catlin, which is just right outside of there. So we pretty much are from that area. Casey, though, has been our home for the last 8 years. Took the head baseball job there and teaching job. So
I think you and I just came in at the same time with the head baseball job.
And I'm going to tell you, I'll be honest with you. I didn't want to say anything, but the first time we played against each other, I'm sitting there going, my gosh, I think him and I are a lot alike.
We are a lot alike.
With a lot of the stuff we do.
About the same age. Yeah. Yes, we look a lot alike.
Style, the way we do things. I was like, I think I could get to like this guy even though he beats us a lot.
Hey. I remember the first time we played a junior high game, you guys walked us off in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Because you guys just started
that. Was our very first junior high game we've ever played.
Yeah, the senior class playing basketball, they were 8th graders that year. I remember that because Darren was a senior an 8th grader that year.
So you floated around a little bit. I know you, before you were at Casey, you were at Salt Fork.
Yes.
You had some success there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had plenty of success at Casey. We're talking to a guy that's won 2 regional championships in a row, Coach.
Well, okay. No, don't. Well,
yes,
thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate that, yeah. No, I was at Salt Fork for 8 years, so I was actually at Jamaica High School, and we were Salt Fork Co-op, and then about 4 years down the road, we actually consolidated and made a whole school, and that's we stuck with the Salt Fork name, but I was there for 8 years total. Coached baseball there. I was an assistant coach for a few years, and then I took over the head job. I was there for 4 or 5 years. Did pretty well there with baseball and teaching and coaching, and then something, my wife and I were having a conversation, and we were just kind of looking at seeing how things were going. Well, and love Danville, but over time things change, and we start seeing some stuff, and what, maybe we need to go check something else out. Maybe there's something better out there, or maybe there's something different especially for our kids. So and it's been a good fit for my son especially. he's been doing pretty well, and my daughters are starting to come up through the ranks, and they're liking it too. So
hey, we got a couple more minutes before we throw it back to the station. Coach High and I had a conversation Monday night, and I want to have this conversation on air. You are raising a daughter, a kid. I'm raising a son that's super competitive, like overly competitive.
Right.
And you've got one on your hands. I've got one on my hands. And I thought it was very interesting what you said to your wife about, hey, we can't take this out of her.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, I spent my whole life in a gym or on a football field or a baseball field and competition, growing up, me and my buddies. And my wife and I, we're so competitive. We'll play board games once in a while when the kids finally go to bed, and we'll play Scrabble or Yahtzee, something, and we're competitive with each other and nonstop. It's like cutthroat. So if she beats me, which she usually does quite often,
hey, I lose Scrabble to my wife frequently.
We're like on non-speaking terms for at least a day or two. But no, our kids, the same thing. It's like we've always been competitive with them. We always do stuff with them, and they don't win very often, and they don't like that. But I'm like, you know what? Get better and compete to try and win. And
right.
And our kids are the same way. And when they start getting a little overly aggressive or they are overly competitive, my wife's sometimes like, oh, we got to be nice. I'm like, no, I'd rather them be more competitive, and then we can kind of like rein it back a little bit with them.
Right.
Rather than sitting there saying, hey, you got to get more. You got to get going, and because game of life is competition, and you want your kids to be competitive and try to. If they want to be successful, you want them to go out and go get it, rather than being overly nice. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's sometimes like if you're competing with somebody for something,
right?
You got like there's not.
You got to get after it.
Yeah, you can't be nice to each other, and I mean you can be nice after the fact, but when it's on the field of competition, you got to go get it.
Right. Hey, Coach, thanks for joining us up here. We'll let you get back to being dad. We've been talking to Ryan High, the father of Jackson High, junior guard from Casey-Westfield, athletic director and head baseball coach, and just a great dude.
Coach,
thanks for coming up.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much.
We're going to send it back to the station for 2 minutes.
All right.
Looking for a bank that understands your community and your needs? Casey State Bank has been family owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on, whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or
Would you take 60? 1 minute?
May take 2.
We'll see. We're okay.
Yeah.
online access. Managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank. Your community, your bank.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
It's really nice having professors that, want to stay in touch with you, want to make sure you're doing your work, make sure if you have questions, get those questions answered, and it's helped me a lot academically.
You're going to get the chance to succeed.
It's not just a regular teacher, like they just teach you, and at the end of it, they get to know you on a personal level.
You too can join students like these. Visit iec.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success. Mother Nature is unpredictable, and our experts at Best One Tire and Service help protect what's inside your car, no matter what's on the radar. We offer the best tire selection at the lowest price and superior parts for brakes, batteries, oil changes, and more. Right now, get a Valvoline full synthetic oil change for only $19 or premium full synthetic just $29 after Valvoline rebate. Stop settling for less. Visit the best for all your tire and service needs. Best One Tire and Service, West Main Street in Robinson. 5 quarts excludes diesel.
You've got a lot of living left to do, and joint pain shouldn't get in the way. At Crawford Memorial Hospital, their orthopedic specialists help seniors stay active, independent, and do what they love, from gardening to grandkids. With advanced treatment options and personalized care, they'll help you move with confidence, because sitting out isn't your style. Crawford Memorial Hospital Orthopedics, keeping you in motion at every age.
Been listening to Weber Insurance Really halftime. Maroons down 33-21 here at halftime, as both teams now coming out on the floor to get this second half underway. Maroons led in scoring by Isaac Hardiman, has 10. Leighton Jones for Casey with 17. Play underway. The Maroons have it in the backcourt. Jetson across the 10-second line. The starters come back for the Maroons. Picks up the dribble out top to Cruz. Puts it on the floor, found the handle, and gets it back to Jetson. Left side into Cruz, playing with 2 fouls to feeds the corner. Tried to get it to Andrew in the corner and threw it away. It'll be a turnover, and the Warriors will have it. The biggest lead they had in the first half was 12, wasn't it, Reg?
Yes.
So, and that's where they're setting on right now.
And they came back and outscored us there in that second quarter as well, 18-14.
We held them to 3 for almost half that quarter, and then Jones kid went nuts there.
Yes.
Casey with it. Out top, they move it over to High, left side to Jones. Jones drives baseline, cross court to set up a 3-look, go in the paint. Nearly thrown away, scrambling for it in the paint. Going to have to get out of there with it. And Casey takes a quick timeout and saves a turnover. Timeout on the floor. 7:16 left here in the third quarter, and Robinson as the Maroons.
30-second.
Yeah, it won't be long. We'll keep it here, Zach. Maroons playing 3 times in the next 24 hours. Reggie and I'll be in Linton, Indiana tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you're going to have to give me a wake-up call.
9:30. I figure you're bringing the donuts.
I got a couple left over from this morning.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we'll have Linton at 9:30. Come back at 1 p.m. We'll play Evansville Christian. And then get home in some kind of weather. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully we're not battling. Hopefully getting time, home in time for the weather
That's
comes
the
through.
idea. They moved that thing up. We were supposed to play at 12:30 and 5. We're happy about the night. Isaac looks inside and thrown away. Tried to get it to Sparks, but missed that connection. And Jones at the other end misses the layup. Rebound to Sparks. Off to Jetson. Holt walks it across the 10-second line.
Maroons got to take care of the ball. We only turned it over 4 times in the first half, Mike. We've turned it over 2 straight trips. That's start third quarter.
Sparks looks at the 3 in the corner. Now comes in the paint, drops it to Cruz. Back to Sparks. Spins on the glass and tough shot for Andrew. That's 7 for him, but a nice move from the 6'6 senior. 33-23. Maroons down 10. Casey playing pitch and catch again. We've extended that defense, and they're having to start their offense probably 8-9 feet behind the three-point line. They're down inside the High. Can't get the shot. Tipped around. That's going to be our ball. Gunner batted it off of Jones. We'll get that one back, and here comes Hire, and Jackson Hire's in the game for Gunner.
Good play by Gunner. He closed out well and hit off the tips of Gunner's fingers and then off of Jones and out of bounds.
So the sophomore going to get some minutes. Played well in the JV game. Jetson across the 10-second line to Hardiman. Long 3. No good. Rebound cleared by Casey. Off to Julius up the left side. Over to Clement. They play pitch and catch outside the three-point arc. Clement with it, and then they spread it out. Trying to get the Maroons out of the zone, you think?
Just trying to shorten the game, I believe.
Jones inside, double teamed, up on the glass, drew the foul. And it's either going to be.
That's not Dunlap.
Hires or Dunlap, one or the other, and it'll be Hires.
Could have went either way, really. I thought Dunlap was straight up, in pretty good position. Hires must have got him from the side or from the back.
Jones at the free throw line for 2. He's got 17 here tonight. And nothing but net on that one, so 18. One more coming. Nestled that one home, too. They're 4 out of 4 from the free throw line tonight and lead by 12. And there's a foul in the backcourt. Coach Brandon probably not going to be real happy about that. On Julius, his second, but that's 80 feet away from the bucket.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a basketball coach in the land that was happy with that one.
I don't think anybody likes that silly foul in the backcourt. Now Jetson with it.
The only thing that would be worse is if it was your big man, and he's got 2 already.
Jetson brings it up into a double team.
You can't kick it, Cruz.
Yeah, he tried. High to the bucket and tried to dunk another. Got it over the iron. He's got 13, and it's 37-23. Here comes Jetson. They're going to foul him again. That's his third. Julius getting 2 quick ones, and he's playing with 3, and probably going to get a little bench time now.
It's Landon Justice, number 24 in the game for Julius, 6'3" sophomore guard. Yeah, wore 44 in the JV game, Mike.
Is that right?
That's, yeah.
Okay, make a note. Hardiman with it. Isaac drives into a triple team. Get rid of it, Isaac. On the floor. Cruz picked that one up. Out to Jetson. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Left wing, back out top to Sparks. And the Cruz, and they hook him. And that'll be a foul probably on the floor.
Yeah, I say it's on the floor. It's on Fred Thomas. It's 2 on Thomas.
On the floor, out of bounds.
I know I said this last year. You don't see very many kids named Fred.
No, you don't. Maybe my first
I never
one for a
forget
while.
him now, though.
Yeah.
Good football player as well.
Well, they went to the playoffs deep. Throw it in the backcourt to Sparks. Andrew will have to handle it. So they head to Jetson. And then Jetson picks it up. Guarded there by Justice. Over to Hires. Jackson gets some quality minutes here in the second half. And the ball loose.
Another one on Thomas.
Talking to him.
Yeah.
Tom. His third. Another substitution going to come on. Moore back in the game.
Yeah, Moore played well in the first half. 6'3" junior. He'll draw Dunlap.
The Maroons take it out, trailing 37-23. Jetson gets it. And has it slapped out of his hand right over to Hires. Jackson has it back to Jetson. Off to Hires. Jackson looks inside at Dunlap. They're collapsing on him now. Jackson tries to get it in there. It's loose. Well, they try to pound it into Cruz, but just not there. High with it through the double team and grabbed on the arm as he goes to the hole. He'll shoot twice. I think this will be on Jackson Hires.
I think you're right.
And on Jackson, that's his second. They get Arnone off the bench.
Gunnar Holt also off the bench for the Maroons.
And high at the free throw line. 4:16 to play, third quarter. And it's the front end to get one more. Hires out, Arnone on. Looks like Andrew's going to get a breather for a minute. He comes to the sideline.
Maroons got Holt, Hardiman, Arnone, and Dunlap on the floor.
And they're perfect from the free throw line tonight. 6 out of 6. They lead 39-23. Biggest lead of the evening at 16. Jetson in the backcourt. Brings it up against Justice for Casey. Walks it across the 10-second line to Hardiman. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Dunlap's got it. Wants to drive and has it slapped out of his hand. Justice with it for the Warriors. Drops it off to Clement. Clement was the quarterback on the football team.
You're right.
Jones, 3, nothing there. And back up, no good. This time it's Arnone with the rebound. And slapped loose. And they're going to give it to Robinson.
Got to take care of it.
3:40 to play, third quarter here in Robinson. 39-23. Casey with the lead. Maroons with it in the backcourt. Jetson, Holt bringing it up against Justice for Casey across the 10-second line. Now gets it to Hardiman. Tries to drive and a reach-in foul. They're going to call that on Jones, I think.
Yeah, they called a hold on Jones. 2 on Jones. That's 5 total fouls in the quarter for Casey. Hardiman will go to the line to shoot 2, even though that foul was on the floor.
Yeah, well, that adds up, doesn't it? Isaac 3 out of 3 from the line tonight. And 11 points so far.
Huck checks back in for the Warriors.
On the floor for High. Isaac can be short on the second, right down into Hutt's hand. Off to Jones. It's 39-24. Maroons down. Here's Jones. Goes to the bucket. Hooks it up. Missed it. Cruz with a rebound, and we dodge one there.
Yeah, it was a good look.
Jetson with it. And a timeout taken by the Maroons. Timeout on the floor. And it's 39-24 Casey. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Casey State Bank, they believe banking should be as
Hey, the
personal
band
as
went
your
home.
hometown.
All right.
Since 1968,
That helps the
they've
noise
been
level.
helping local families, businesses, and farmers achieve their financial goals. From simple checking accounts to business loans, their services are designed with you in mind. Plus, with online and mobile banking, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Trust your community bank. Casey State Bank. Your community, your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It takes a special type of person to inform and entertain, and that's what we do at TOC Direct
I don't think
Media.
Jets came up before.
Inform and
No,
entertain.
I think he's played every
If you
minute.
think you have what it takes, consider
That's
us
what he's going to
for your
do. He's
next
going to
move.
get the kid ready.
Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reason
Gonna-
we
hey,
should
you're gonna
consider
play him,
you
play him.
Yeah.
one of our openings. It might be just a side hustle for you. Log on to theoriginalcompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Part-time, full-time, or side.
3:11 to play here in the third quarter. Maroons down 39-24.
Hey, we got to mention Pat Tolick sitting out behind us, Mike. Got to visit with Pat. Robinson guy, does radio for Casey Sports.
Pretty good golfer.
I wish I could grow a beard like him. Pretty good golfer.
But that's a lifetime.
okay.
It's
He's
a
okay.
lifetime beard. Maroons throw it away, and Jones has got it going the other way. And Holt with some great hands down there. Stop the layup. Now a 3-ball from the outside, and then hit that off the bench. That's more. 6 points now for them off the bench tonight, 42-24. They stretch it out, 2:46 to play in the third. Jetson's got it. And a line drive shot, that's no good. Unknown had it, and it goes out of bounds. The bad news is that Casey's a good basketball team. We're going to see a really good one tomorrow morning with Linton.
We are. It's fun. It's fun seeing really good basketball players, but not so fun when they're up against your team.
3-ball again. It's that one. That's off the bench, too. That's Justice. 9 points off the bench. It's 45-24. Casey pulling away here late in the third quarter. 2:20 to play. Isaac with it. Over to Gunner. Inside to Cruz. Up on the glass. Too strong. Tipped around. Casey's got it. Getting all the loose balls down. Limit. Left side. Justice dishes off another 3-ball. And they hit that. 25. That's 4 3-pointers off the bench for those guys. 48-24. They double it up on the Maroons.
Up second 3-pointer of the game. He's 2 for 3 behind the arc.
Gunner's got it. Has it blocked and thrown out of bounds. Sparks on for Arnone. And Gunner in for Isaac, I think. Yeah. Nope. 1, 2. No, Isaac stays on.
Yeah.
He's going to take it out of bounds. Gets it into Gunner.
High and Julius back in the game for the Warriors.
Take some of the shooters out maybe for Casey. Cruz from 3. Not good.
That's good.
Yeah, that was good. 9 for Cruz. 48-27. Minute and a half to go in the third. Now another 3. That was a high Archer rebound.
Yeah, it was.
High. Got it. Back out. Down low. Layup is good again inside it. With Justice. No call on the foul. 50-27 Casey. Here's Jetson with it. Over to Isaac. Set 3. No good. Long rebound to Jetson. Into Cruz. Takes another 3. And that one won't go. Casey with the rebound. Up to Hutt. Head to High. Back to Justice as they move it around the 3-point line.
They're playing really good basketball without Jones on the floor.
Yeah, I'm going to just say that. He was not on the floor. But they just move the ball well. Here's a little jumper in the paint. Missed that. Rebound tipped around on the floor. Casey had it. Maroons steal it. Sparks has it now. Off to Jetson. Lobs it ahead to Hardiman. Wow. Ooh.
Got lucky.
It goes in. Dunlap puts it in. Cruz.
Yeah, let's describe that. Jet tried to lob it up to Hardiman, and it was on its way out of bounds. Hardiman threw it behind his back, and it ended up in Cruz's hands.
Foul was on.
Cruz hit about a 6-7 footer and got fouled.
Justice with the foul. Yeah, it's hard to describe just what we saw there. 22 seconds left, third quarter, though. Maroons can pull within 20 here if we can hit this free throw. Missed that. Rebound fought for. Casey has it. Check the clock. Batted out of bounds by Hardiman. Brandon barking at his ball player there, not happy with something. Sophomore Justice getting some coaching.
Tom's good at it. He's one of the best.
Into high. Kicks it to the corner, and they'll try another three. That one's short. Rebound to Dunlap. Look at the clock, 10 seconds. Hardiman has it.
Gonna have to go.
Gonna get going. Hardiman trying to drive. Gets a good look and hit it.
Good ball fake to get up off his feet and buries it to end the third.
Maroons trail by 18 here at the end of three, and a time for the third quarter update. Brought to you by Tristan Robinson, Country Financial Rep here in Crawford County.
Yeah, Maroons scored 8 points that quarter. Unfortunately, Casey-Westfield scored 17, and as we talked about, Casey did a lot of damage with Leighton Jones on the bench. Leighton Jones, the leading leading point scorer tonight. He's got 19. Jackson High, he's got 15. How am I doing, Mike?
You're right on it.
Good. For the Maroons, Cruz Dunlap, he's now sitting on 11 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple assists for Cruz. Isaac Hardiman, 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists for Isaac. Sparks now with 7 points. Those are the only 3 guys in the scoring column for Robinson. Maroons are going to just have to keep chucking and try to land some of these threes and maybe get back in it here, but down 18 with 8 minutes to play. That's a steep hill to climb.
The Jetson finally going to get a breather as he comes out. Yep. Brown on with Gunner, Isaac Hardiman, Andrew Sparks, and Cruz Dunlap. That's the first time that Cruz has come out of Jetsons came out of the game. Trying to get him ready. Going to need a point guard.
Yeah, I think the Casey-Westfield Warriors scored 11 points off their bench that third quarter. That's a reach-in foul on Brown.
Yeah, Brown with the foul. That's his first, the team's first this quarter. Underway in the fourth quarter. That third quarter update was brought to you by Tristan Robinson, Country Financial Rep in Crawford County. Casey to take it out. They go in the backcourt with it. Gunner trying to steal it. Almost had it from Jones. Back in the game. He's got it now. Moves it over in front of Grayson.
Maroons are in man.
Clement with it. Ball slapped again from Jones. Now he's double teamed. Pushed out of bounds. They take a timeout before they can get the foul call. Timeout on the floor taken by the Warriors, and looks like it's going to be full timeout. Well, we'll keep it right here. 7:36 to play, 50-32. Maroons down by 18. Just Casey, that off the bench, Reggie. Look at their point total. They've got 14 points off the bench. Maroons with 0.
Yeah, that makes a big difference, and just balance. When you can take your best player off the floor and still run offense and get good looks, and they were getting plenty of good looks. I tell you, I've been impressed with Jones and Hyde. They're both really good shooters, but they'll take the ball to the basket, they'll kick it, they'll finish at the basket. They're complete basketball players, and definitely tough weapons to guard. Maroons are going to come out and try to play man-to-man, which you kind of got to do when you're down this much in the fourth quarter with no shot clock. You got to come out and defend at this point.
And Clement, their guard, hasn't scored a point, but he has played really well moving the basketball.
4 rebounds and 2 assists and a steal. But, yes, he does a really good job running this team.
That's what a quarterback does, I guess.
Yeah.
He takes the ball out, gets it into Julius. We're in the fourth quarter, 7.5 to play in the ball game. Maroons down for Grayson. Just trying to get another foul, wasn't he? Clement with it. Guarded there by Hardiman. Gets it over to Jones. Gunner picks him up on the right wing. Threw it away, and Andrew with a steal. Goes to the bucket, and he didn't get it, I don't think. And
but he's fouled. He almost he's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, going to shoot 2.
Thomas was going to pick up a technical there. That's 4 on Fred Thomas.
He was
getting the side eye from the official.
Yeah, he was not going to let him dunk, was he?
No.
Because you could see Andrew lining up to stuff it. He throws good.
Yeah, and I didn't think the technical was going to come necessarily from the foul. That's just hard basketball and going up hard. I thought the technical was going to come after the foul, after Sparks was on the ground and Thomas was talking to him right in front of the official.
That'll usually get you in some kind of trouble. So High will go to the bench. Andrew's
Thomas
gonna,
will go to the bench.
Oh, yeah. And then we got a foul on the back, and that may be on Cruz. It is. Cruz done that, picking up third foul. Casey with it out of bounds. 50-33 the lead. Grayson Brown comes in the backcourt. Clement will bring it up against him. Moves it right side, top of the key. 3 ball from the outside, no good. Gunner with the rebound. Brings it up across the 10-second line, feeds Hardiman. Set 3. Missed that. Rebound grabbed by High. They race the other way and dishes off. Layup good. And then a foul on Holt. Jones with the field goal. That's his first field goal of the second half. He'll go to the free throw line for 1. Foul was on Gunner, his second.
Good unselfish basketball from the Warriors there.
It was a nice dish off on the drive to the bucket. Jetson going to check back in. Free throw up and good.
They're still perfect from the line, Mike, I believe.
Yeah, they are. Jones with 22. Gunner will come out, Jetson on. So you've got Brown, Holt, Hardiman, Sparks, and Cruz Dunlap on the floor for the Maroons. 6:45 to play in the game. 53-33. Maroons down 20. Jetson with it here at half court. Off to Hardiman. Isaac tries to drive against Jones. Picks the dribble up now. Out top to Gunner. Inside to Cruz. Slapped loose, and Casey will steal that. Clements with it. They're going to go with the layup on the board. That's pretty too. Yeah. Julius with his first field goal. He's got 4 points. 55-33. Warriors came in tonight undefeated, and we could see a pretty good basketball team. 1A. Hardiman from 3. That's no good, and there's another rebound to the Warriors. Back over to Julius to let him bring it up. And then a reach-in foul on Jetson.
Yeah,
put his hands on him.
Put 2 hands on him. That's usually a whistle in high school basketball.
It's his third.
Crowd didn't like it, though. They may have had a better look than us.
Yeah, I'm like you. You put 2 hands on him, you're usually going to get that. Into Julius. Back in. I look at the 3. Tries to drive. Warriors with the basketball in the front court. Over to High. Backs it back out, and they are patient to strip down the floor. 5:45 left in the game. And Casey wants to talk about it.
Tom's used a lot of them.
Yeah, he's worked it tonight, and he timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. The Maroons down 55-33, back in 30 seconds.
I'm Damien Tingley from Country Financial, and like most parents, I want to make sure that my daughter Briley is protected throughout her life. Fortunately, I know Country Financial will be there to help us along the way, as Briley gets her license and first car, and she packs that car for college. Call me today at 618-544-2147 to get the protection you need at a price you can afford. Policies issued by Country Mutual, Country Preferred, and Country Casualty Insurance Companies, Wilmington, Illinois.
Well, the Maroons talking it over down in front of us with the head coach, Randy Bishop. I think Brandon from Casey just trying to work on his team here.
Yeah, they kind of were flat that trip and just were handing the basketball off to each other. I thought maybe they were just trying to run clock, which would make sense when you're up 22. Coach Brandon wasn't happy with it, though.
No. A nice team in 1A basketball, though. Their biggest kid's 6'3", but they all play pretty well together, and they've got the 2 kids that can score for them. So
I think I'd pay admission to watch Casey and Lawrenceville play.
Oh, man.
Especially in a regional game or a sectional game.
High has it, dumps it inside, layup coming, and a foul underneath. Missed the layup. I think Jetson's going to be called for the foul, though. Yeah, Jetson's going to pick up his 4th. Moore missed the point blank. Bunny underneath.
Looks like Jetson's going to stay on the floor with 5.5 minutes to play.
Well, maybe. Sparks up. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Hey, they missed a free throw.
Yeah, first one.
7 out of 7. Now they're 7 out of 8. Jetson will come out. And they get one more here at the line for Moore. Made it.
8 out of 9. That's a good team free throw.
Yeah, that and good
Percentage,
scoring.
isn't it?
That scoring off the bench has been a big plus for them.
Yes.
5.5 to play. Casey with it on defense now. Maroons with it. Here's Cruz. Turns, shot, and he's fouled. That'll be on Moore, his first.
I got him for 2.
2.
We'll see.
We'll check the board. I had it for 1. You're right.
Hey.
Look at you go. That means I got one missed up somewhere. That's all right. Cruz at the line for 2. Long with the first. Hutt back on the floor for Casey, and he'll come in for Moore.
That'll be interesting to see how they match up with Cruz next trip down. I'm guessing High will be the one that gets that. Maybe Jones.
Cruz hits 1 of 2.
Casey's got both their bigs on the bench right now.
12 points for Cruz Dunlap tonight, 56-34. We're going to leave him a path to the bucket. That's how you take care of that. Is that Clement?
Yes, his first bucket of the game. First points.
58-34. Now it's Arnone on the floor. Back out to Brown. It has it blocked. Casey with the put back, and they're going to get another layup. Yeah, he may have ran with it.
He sure did. Coach Brandon's rocking the baby.
Yep.
He said, son, you can't do that and take 3 steps.
Look good, though. That's that Laker uniform.
It is. It is.
Turns back with it to Sparks. Turns. Oh, man, this guy's whistle happy.
That's all right.
Yeah, I guess. Who do you call that one on 12?
Yes,
yep.
Clement.
And another timeout, this time taken by the Maroons. 58-34. Robinson down, 4:47 to play. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
Here, you walk past the teacher, they say hi, they greet you with your name, and they just care about you as a person, not just another number.
That one-on-one attention with professors means a lot.
Lincoln Trail will always have a place in my heart, and it'll always be my home. And I can tell you this, if you give Lincoln Trail a chance and you come here, you will feel the same way.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect, offering immunizations, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Yeah, the Maroons get it inbounds coming out of that timeout. Isaac with it over to Sparks, back into Isaac. Looks, turns around, 10-footer, and got the roll.
Good look out of timeout.
16 for Hardiman here. Ball game tonight, 58-36. Casey with a comfortable lead with 4.5 to play in this one. Clement over to Julius. Pulls back, stop and go. Feeds it off to Clement. They just move it around the three-point arc. Tipped out. Jones from 3.
Got it.
25 for Jones. 61-36. Halfway through the fourth quarter.
And that season average is going up.
Arnone with it. Top of the key now. Puts it on the floor. Moves it left side. Tipped out of bounds and stays at the Maroon end of the floor.
Yeah, tipped out of bounds by Julius.
Casey came in tonight 5-0. I think they play tomorrow at Altamont, weather permitting.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Breakaway, 3-on-1 going the other way. Drops it off to Jones. Guess what? He's got another bucket. He's at 27. 63-36. Maroons getting ready to clear the bench. Turner up off the bench.
Along with Papatanopoulos is coming up off the bench.
Papatanopoulos, yep. And we're going to throw it away. Another turnover. Here comes Turner in the game. Papatanopoulos on the floor. Isaac comes out. Cruz Dunlap coming to the sideline. And 3.5 to go. Casey, just a matter of what they want to do here. High going to the bucket. Blocked by Sparks and Andrew with a foul. Andrew's second. High going to the free throw line for 2. Tom now clearing the bench. He's starting to look down that way. 3:20 to play. Oh, they missed a free throw again. Clement out of the game. Phillips on. Warby in the game. Well, maybe he's coming in. Well, Phillips
I'm not sure. Somebody's going to change a uniform.
Yeah, something's going on.
Number 14 is Drake Warby. Number 20 off the bench for KZ. That's Blake. I don't even know, Mike.
Which
I'm
one?
going to let you go for it. Number 20.
Brooke Bile?
All right.
Berkey Bile, maybe?
Burke Bile?
Burke Bile. If his mom's listening to the game, it's on the radio behind us.
Yeah, we apologize. I didn't ask Patrick how to pronounce that name.
High trying to get out of the game. He'll have to make a free throw to do it. He does. 63-36. High goes to the bench for Casey. 3:20 to go. Both teams now have basically cleared the bench. Bonnell on the floor for the Maroons. There's Turner across the way. Trevor with it across the 10-second line to Bonnell. Gunner stays on the floor. He's still out here. Here's Grayson Brown underneath the Bonnell. Turnaround. Short and rebound grabbed by Casey. Phillips with it. Cross court. Well, they got some shooters on the floor because that bench is still out there. Hutt knocks down his third three-pointer. Not big, but boy, he can shoot at 67-36, have a running clock the rest of the way, Reg. Bonnell with it. Brings down 31. Got away from us in that third quarter. Casey with a rebound, 2.5 to go. Push it to the front court. Driving on the bucket, shot up, couldn't get it, and the foul on the floor. Well, they stopped the clock.
Shoot 2 there. Fouls on Gunnar Holt. That's 3 on Gunnar. Warby will shoot 2.
Got it.
Rick Warby is a 6'1" junior. He's a guard.
3, I think. Yeah, Casey's played everybody they got. And makes them both 14 Warblade. But they've scored well off the bench. That's one thing you got to look at. Higher in for Holt. 69-36.
Warby got them both.
Yep. They've only missed 2 free throws tonight. Bonnell with it. Hayden goes baseline, drops it inside to Turner. Up, missed it. Rebound cleared by the Warriors. 1.5 to go. Head to Warby. Casey plays tomorrow in Altamont. Maroons play tomorrow morning in Linton, Indiana. 3 from the outside, missed that. Rebound down to Warriors again. Pete at top of the key. The Phillips slows it again. They're just kind of running their offense outside the three-point line. But the Crawford Memorial Hospital postgame upcoming here shortly. Bank shot no good, and a rebound taken by Jackson Hires. Moves it ahead quickly to Bonnell. Hayden cross court. Trevor gets a shot and hit it. The little guy can stroke it if he gets open.
The lefty can't stroke it pretty good. Trevor's a 5'9" senior for the Maroons who comes off the bench.
Jackson, another rebound, kicks it out this time to Bonnell.
You got that one.
Hayden in the book. 4 points off the bench for the Maroons, 69-40. Casey takes another three. That one's no good. Turner with that one. Caught it out, gets it out to Jackson. Jackson about lost the handle on it. Gets the layup. 69-42, and that may very well be the last bucket of the game. Looks like the Maroon, Casey going to pull it out here and run the clock out. Yeah, that's going to be at 69. Boy, they had 4 big quarters, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's the final, 69-42. Casey with the win over the Maroons here tonight in Robinson. And with that, we'll take a 60-second timeout. Be back with the Crawford Memorial Hospital post-game after this.
Here's what
They had quarters of 15, 18, 17, 19.
That's what I got.
Man, that's pretty good.
They're always letting us know what we need to do, and they gave us a huge opportunity to be
You have Jones finishing with 27 and High finishing with 16.
27, yep, that's what I've got there. 2, 5, 16.
16 for High.
Yeah.
So you have on their bench Moore with 4, Justice with 5, Hupp with 9.
Yep.
Because there's a job opening almost everywhere right now, you have a lot of choices. We also have job openings here at TOC Direct Media. Whether you have multimedia experience or think you have what it takes to inform and entertain, you should consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reason we should consider you for one of our openings. Log on to originalcompany.com. We're an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to the Crawford Memorial Hospital postgame. Proudly providing athletic training services to Crawford County athletes. The Maroons defeated here tonight 69-42 by the Casey. Now they are 6-0 on the year, and Maroons fall to 3-4 and on a 4-game losing streak. Here's Reggie to tell you how it happened.
Yeah, Maroons fell behind in this ball game in the first quarter and never really climbed themselves back into it. They kind of got within 10 there a little bit in the second quarter and made a little bit of a run at the Warriors. The Warriors were led by their 2 leading scorers, Leighton Jones and Jackson High, leading scorers for the season and also for tonight. Jones finished with 27 and High finished with 16. Leighton Jones is the real deal, really good basketball player. He's a senior. We may see him again in the conference tournament. We may not. So I would say that this is a very balanced team that we saw from Casey-Westfield. Let's go through their numbers first. Jones, 27 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. High, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Their third leading scorer was off the bench. Darren Hupp, he hit 3 threes, adding for 9 points and 3 rebounds. Jackson Julius, the starting guard, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Nolan Clement, the quarterback, on the football field and on the basketball court. He only had 2 points, but I tell you what, he really controls the basketball game well. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a couple steals for Clement as well. Also off the bench, Will Moore with 4 points and Landon Justice with 5 points, and Drake Warby with a couple free throws there late. For the Maroons, leading scorer tonight was Isaac Hardiman. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Cruz Dunlap with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists as well. Andrew Sparks, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 4 steals. Off the bench for the Maroons, Jackson Hires with 2 points, a rebound and an assist. Papatonopoulos with 2 points, and Bonnell with 2 points. So you look at bench scoring, Mike, just a huge difference. 20 points off the bench for Casey, 6 points off the bench for Robinson. I'm not saying that was the difference maker in the ball game, but it definitely swung it to a big deficit for Robinson.
Casey 11 out of 13 from the free throw line. Maroons 6 of 12. Robinson had 4 3-pointers. Casey had 10 in the Casey win tonight here. Good job, Coach.
Hey, Good job, Coach. Congratulations.
So we're going to turn around quickly and head to Linton tomorrow morning, and it doesn't get any easier, Reg. That's a good basketball team over in Indiana.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it's going to be fun to watch them. Patrick kind of before during the JV game kind of gave us a heads up on that Linton team, and says they got a really good 5'8" guard and a really good big as well. So said they played really well together, and they returned almost all their starters, maybe only one starter that graduated last year. I think you mentioned earlier, second-ranked team in 2A basketball, and that's a different world over there.
Yeah,
This is a little different.
That's what I said to you.
Yeah.
Kind of a different bounce in Indiana, what we're going to see in the morning. And then we'll play Evansville Christian around 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I'd say weather permitting, we'll just have to see what happens later in the day. But they moved it up so we could at least get the first round in and see where we're going from there. So the Maroons dropped 4 in a row and trying to figure a way to bounce back. Got some good play out of the point guard. Jetson's going to get some minutes, and he's only going to get better. That's a pretty tough road to haul to come in and play against this quality of a team in your first varsity start. But I thought all in all he did a pretty good job with the basketball.
Yeah, I only had him with 3 turnovers on the night. The Maroons did a good job in the first half taking care of the ball, but the second half was kind of a disaster. I had the Maroons with 8 turnovers in the second half, and I kind of maybe lost a couple there. So I'm impressed with Jet. I've always been impressed with Jet. I'm one of the lucky ones that got to watch him play basketball since he was an itty-bitty kid and little, and he's always been impressive and fun to watch. It's just you're playing when you're, I think Jet's not even 15 yet. He's 14-year-old, and when you're playing against 17, 18-year-olds, just a different body style and, 2 or 3 steps quicker and longer arms, bigger length, and I think Jet's handling it all right. The Maroons, I thought, got good play from Isaac tonight. Isaac Carterman competed really well, played hard. Maybe forced up a couple of threes, but somebody's got to take them. I thought Isaac did a good job with the ball fake and getting himself some space with that and getting a couple extra shots up that way as well. Isaac played hard. I noticed he was gassed a couple times as well. Let's see how his legs bounce back in the morning.
Well, we're going to find out pretty quick on that as the Maroons will be on with our pregame tomorrow morning around 9:20 and we'll tip at 9:30 with the Linton squad as we'll travel over and catch that one.
And I'm going to try to get us on the RHS Athletics YouTube channel streaming the games tomorrow as well. Do my best, and hopefully we'll get that up and going. But if not, you can listen to Mike and I on WTYE.
That's the best side. Either way.
That is.
That's right.
That is.
We're going to wrap things up. Looks like Coach is going to stay in the locker room and visit with his squad a little bit, but we got things to do and get ready for tomorrow. Been listening to the postgame brought to you by Crawford Memorial Hospital, proudly providing athletic training services for Crawford County athletes. Lost the JV game 41-36. The varsity drops to 3-4, following 69-42. Reggie, all good?
All good. Thanks, Mike.
Okay. For Reggie Truitt, Zach's been a producer of tonight's broadcast. I'm Mike Scheimer. We'll see you tomorrow morning from Linton. Till then, good night, everyone.